LinkedIn Iceberg, here we go. We all have that one app. You know the one. You don't open it for fun. You don't open it to see memes. You open it because you want to be a thought leader. Or, let's be honest, because you have bills to pay. I'm talking about LinkedIn, the only social network where networking feels less like a party and more like performance art. It is a place where CEOs get emotional, where hustle culture is a sport, and where we all pretend to love Monday mornings. Most people stay on the surface, polishing their resumes and dodging sales pitches. But if you dig deeper, past the buzzwords, beyond the influencers, you'll find a bizarre digital ecosystem. Today, we are diving into the LinkedIn iceberg. Put on your suit and tie because we are going in. Let's start where the sunlight still hits. Level 1, the surface. This is the LinkedIn we all know and tolerate. It starts with the announcement. You know the script. I am humbled and honored to announce. On level 1, nobody is ever happy. They are humbled, they are thrilled, they are synergized. It's a place where we trade our human emotions for a corporate thesaurus. We aren't just people here, we're personal brands. And then the in-mail. We've all gotten that message. Hey, first name, I see you are a senior software engineer at Google. Have you ever considered a pivot? I have an exciting franchising opportunity in Dayton, Ohio for a laundromat. It's the first crack in the facade. You realize that sometimes networking is just a bot trying to sell you a side hustle. And you can't even scroll without hitting the engagement bait. A poll with 100,000 likes asking, employees should be paid money, agree or disagree? People don't post this because it's a hard question. People post because the algorithm loves the vote button. It's the LinkedIn equivalent of asking who likes pizza. Finally, the green circle, the hashtag open to work banner. When this launched in 2020, it started the great LinkedIn debate. Half the site says it shows vulnerability and courage. The other half says it ruins your negotiation leverage. A simple green frame that turned a UI update into a philosophical crisis. All right, grab your floaties, we're wading into the shallow end. This is level 2, where things get theatrical. We have to talk about Braden, the crying CEO. In 2022, Braden had to make layoffs at his company. A tough day for those affected, but Braden decided the world needed to see his tears, and that's when he posted the infamous selfie seen around the world. It wasn't malicious, but it was awkward and in poor taste. It became the defining moment of main character energy. It taught us that on the internet, perhaps keep your crying on the inside. Then there's the saga of Dan Price, the CEO who cut his pay so everyone could make $70K. For years, he was the king of LinkedIn, the ultimate good guy. But when allegations dropped and he resigned, the hero arc crumbled. It was a plot twist worthy of HBO, and it reminded us that a perfect internet facade does not equal a perfect reality. And speaking of reality, look at this. The wedding coder, a groom, at his reception pushing code. Some called it dedication. Others called it a cry for help. It's the peak of hustle culture. The line between hard worker and please close your laptop has never been blurrier. But hey, at least we can laugh about it. This level gave rise to the corporate satirists. Creators like Corporate Natalie and Ross Pomerantz, who built entire careers by making fun of how we say circle back and touch base. LinkedIn has become so intense that mocking the platform has become one of the best ways to succeed on it. Irony is alive and well. Take a deep breath. The pressure is increasing. Welcome to level 3, the deep. Here we take a look at the gears behind the machine. First, we have the balcony hecklers, the subreddit r/LinkedIn lunatics. This is where a community gathers to document all of the wildest takes on LinkedIn, like the guy who compared B2B sales to actual historical battles. It's a reminder that while everyone is clapping in the comments, there is a shadow audience out there wondering and whispering, did they really just post that? Then there are players that beat the game entirely. Meet Soham Parekh, the wolf of YC Street. While the rest of us worried about job security, Soham was secretly working 3 full-time engineering jobs at once. When he was caught, founders were understandably upset. But the workers, they were impressed. Soham treated employment like a portfolio diversification strategy. But how do you get attention down here? You use broetry. You know the format. Short sentences separated by huge spaces. It looks like a grocery list, but it's actually genius. The reason for this is dwell time. The spacing forces you to scroll slowly, increasing the time you spent on the post, which tricks the algorithm into thinking that audiences are mesmerized. It's not poetry, it's geometry. And nobody has quite mastered the format like Oleg Vishnopolsky. He tells tales that feel slightly taller than average. Once upon a time, a candidate was late to an interview because he was saving a kitten. I hired him. Is it true? Does it matter? It's LinkedIn fiction. We don't click like because it's a fact. We click like because it's a vibe. Lights out, submarine mode. We are entering the abyss. This is where LinkedIn stops being a network and starts becoming a simulation. Let's talk about verification. We trust this site with our careers, but dig deep enough and you'll find the phantom profiles, lead gen consultants that behave like bots, profiles for executives who turn out to be literal dogs. There is a corner of LinkedIn that is just a role-playing game. You can be anyone you want to be, even a golden retriever with a C-suite title. And sometimes the jobs play hard to get too. We call them ghost jobs. Listings that sit there for months. Maybe the company is hiring. Maybe they want to appear busy for investors, and maybe they lost the password to the job board. It's the great mystery of the abyss. You weren't rejected, you just applied to a glitch in the matrix. And while you navigate the ghosts, the machine is scoring you. Did you know that you have a score? It's called the SSI, the Social Selling Index. A number from 0 to 100 that tells you how good you are at playing LinkedIn. It's like a video game high score, but for professional validation. So, what is the final form of LinkedIn? It's the AI feedback loop. Look closely at the bottom of the ocean. You'll see AI-generated posts, receiving comments from AI-generated bots, saying things like delving deep and great insights. It's machines high-fiving other machines while we watch from the sidelines. But despite the ghosts, the bots, the cringe, we stay because it's the only place where we can feel like we're all in on the joke together. Update your profile, endorse your friends for Microsoft Excel, and I will see you on Monday. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and comment your deepest LinkedIn lore down below. Subscribe and ring that bell or be stuck in LinkedIn recruiter hell.